Story 1. Is it weird to feel sad about my M20 girlfriend, F20, becoming a flat earther? My 20M girlfriend, 19F, and I have been together for 2.5 years. We have normal relationship conflicts, but this feels different. About 2 weeks ago, she mentioned seeing Instagram reels about the moon landing being fake. I thought it was funny, and we had a playful debate. I pointed out why it didn't make sense, and we agreed to disagree. Recently, she's told me she also believes in a dome around a flat Earth, a real ice wall, and that the moon landing was faked. Tonight, she said she's unsure where airplanes go. I'm at a loss. She keeps sending me these reels, but I can't bring myself to watch them. It makes me sad that she's getting into this. I even jokingly bet her she'd believe in reptilians by the end of the week, but now it doesn't feel like a joke. When I was younger, I was into these theories, but I grew out of them. Now, I feel alone, like she's not who I thought she was. I feel horrible for thinking this, but I feel like she isn't as smart as I thought. I don't know whether to try to work through this or break up. I honestly don't know what to do. Comment 1. How could you feel the same way about her? She clearly has no critical thinking capacity. Who would want to be with someone like that? Comment 2. I'd also be sad if I found out that my partner has zero intelligence. Comment 3. You're young. If I were in your shoes, I would not want to spend my life with someone who lacks critical thinking skills, or in this case, basic common sense. Imagine in the future you two have kids. Will she be against vaccinations because of conspiracy theories? What if a kid gets sick? Will she be against getting proper medical treatment in favor of some homeopathic treatment? Thinking the moon landing was fakes can be swept under the rug. It doesn't really impact much, but going too far down that conspiracy rabbit hole can definitely be a deal breaker. Comment 4. She's either extremely impressionable and gullible, going through psychosis, or just straight up stupid. Story 2. My BF, 27M, called me 28F, fat and overweight during a heated argument, and I can't stop thinking about it. IF, 165 centimeters / 5 feet 5 inches, 56 kilograms / 123 lbs, had a really upsetting experience with my boyfriend. We've been together for 4 months, but we've known each other for 6 months, and I can't seem to shake it off. Some background first. I used to really struggle with body image because of an abusive ex who constantly called me fat. At one point, I even stopped eating for almost a week and lost 6 kilograms. Since then, I've done a lot of healing, and for the most part, I feel confident in my body. I've been open with my current boyfriend about my past, and he knows how sensitive this topic is for me. I try to maintain a healthy diet and work out occasionally, usually weightlifting 1 to 2 times a week, but I do enjoy snacking and honestly, I really don't like cardio. Before this argument, my boyfriend had occasionally joked about me being fat or lazy. I told him that those jokes bothered me and triggered old insecurities. After that, he stopped for a while, and I thought everything was fine. Then, yesterday, we had a heated argument where I felt like he was brushing off my feelings. The situation escalated, and he suddenly shouted that he was fed up and then blurted out, "You know what? I think you're fat and overweight." I was completely stunned. It felt like such a low blow, especially considering my past. Instead of apologizing, he doubled down, saying that there was some truth to what he said and tried to justify it. He's extremely strict with his own diet and has very little body fat, so I think he's projecting that same standard onto me, and it's making me feel suffocated. I tried to explain that I have a personal standard for myself where I won't allow myself to get fat, but I also told him that's just my own comfort level, not because I think that's a universal standard. For me, I wouldn't want to go over 60 kilograms or have a body fat percentage above 28%. He even asked, "You'll never go over 60 kilograms, right?" Then he told me he could somewhat accept how I am now, but he's worried because I'm 28, the peak of metabolism, in his words. He said if I keep living the way I am, I'll gain weight as I get older. He also mentioned that he wouldn't be able to stop himself from nagging me down the road because he wants me to be the best version of myself. Since then, I can't stop thinking about it. I feel so much pressure and anxiety around food now. I used to be confident in my eating habits and body, but now I feel like I'm constantly being judged, like I have to maintain some strict weight just to be acceptable to him. And honestly, it's made me scared. What if I get pregnant one day? Would he be disgusted by the changes in my body? Would he shame me for gaining weight? I've dated athletes and bodybuilders before and never once felt judged like this. I thought being in a relationship meant I'd have a safe and supportive space, not one where I'm scrutinized for my appearance. I'm starting to think this is a red flag I shouldn't ignore. I'm not sure if I want to be with someone who's so critical about something as personal as my body. Am I being too sensitive? I don't know how to move past this. I don't know if I should move past it. Has anyone gone through something similar? How do you know when someone's behavior crosses the line from concern to emotional damage? Comment 1. So he's your ex-boyfriend now. Comment 2. When someone uses personal attacks in an argument, that person is demonstrating an emotional detachment. He can dismiss any thoughts of your feelings in order to hurt you enough to make you stop talking back. It's a deep character flaw, and not something a safe partner will ever do. Comment 3. He doesn't even like you. YTF are you with him? Comment 4. I wish people would understand that there's no need to put your measurements in posts like this. There is no size you could be that would make this behavior okay. Do not let yourself think that if you ever gain weight, you would deserve to be treated like this. Story 3. My 25M girlfriend, 24F, viscerally hates my female friend. How can I fix this mess? I've been with my girlfriend for just over 2 years. When we first started dating, she was in a really bad place mentally. She had been raised by and was still living with abusive parents. Things started out rocky between us, and eventually, she started treating me badly, belittling me, controlling me, insulting me. This went on for about 6 months until I reached a breaking point and ended the relationship. After the breakup, I talked to a few close friends about what had happened, including my longtime friend in 24F, who I've known for 10 years. She helped me process the whole situation and regain my self-esteem. A couple of months later, my girlfriend and I started talking again. She apologized sincerely, showed a lot of insight, and promised to do better. Eventually, we started dating again. While we've had our ups and downs, with some pretty big arguments, overall, things have improved. She also went to therapy to work on her issues, and things have been better since. But here's the issue. While I've forgiven my girlfriend, and hasn't, and is very respectful of our relationship, she doesn't try to interfere or say anything bad about my girlfriend, but she also isn't exactly warm towards her. She's always remained neutral, not making an effort to befriend her, not following her on Instagram, and only occasionally inviting her to hang out. My girlfriend hates this, and it's become a major issue. Just to give you an idea, on average, I see in about once every 1 to 2 months. But it only invites my girlfriend to hang out maybe once every 4 to 5 months, and it's clear my girlfriend feels hurt by this. Then, recently, N's dad passed away. She was really close to him, and obviously, she was devastated. I've been spending more time with her lately, trying to support her through this, and I've made an effort to meet up with her more often, about once every 1 to 2 weeks, despite my busy schedule. My girlfriend is furious about this. We've had a lot of arguments, and she says things like, I understand she needs extra support right now, but this is really hard for me, and once it's feeling better, you need to distance yourself from her. Meet up with her only once every 4 months or so, no more. She's pretty much given me an ultimatum over this situation, and I'm stuck. I really don't know what to do. I feel torn between wanting to support N, who's going through a rough time, and trying to make my girlfriend feel secure and respected. I'm also wondering if there's a way I can help mend the relationship between N and my girlfriend. What can I do to make things right again? Comment 1. She'd tell me, I understand that she needs extra support right now, but this is really hard for me. And as soon as N's gotten better, you must distance yourself. Meet her once every 4 months or so, no more than that. The controlling abusive behavior has returned. Comment 2. You're still in an abusive relationship. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you in the next video.